Okay, now here it is. President Obama says procedures spat over health care. Vote don't worry doesn't worry me. Doesn't worry you. Doesn't worry you. Well, I hope you learn something else before it does. Oh God, Obama. You and I, or you versus me, will debate this. Ugh, you wish.
Search for answers everywhere. We will be the key. It's a revolution. The likes of which we have never seen.
Okay, it's me, LHMusic, and this is You Know Who, the final closing time factor thoughts for March the 18th in the year 2010. And according to You Know Who, Fox News. Oh boy. And you know what? Brett Baer has done a wonderful job interviewing with a special report yesterday on President Obama. And why is he worried? I'll tell you one thing is, according to this, President Obama is not worried and doesn't think Americans should worry. Americans should. Here's the problem that you always said, Obama, about the procedural debate over whether the House Democrats leaders should go ahead with a plan to approve healthcare reform without a traditional vote, and you told you have a little small talk with Brett Baer on special report on Fox News. Oh Lord, wait a minute. News. Now, you said that you respond that for the first time to the controversial plan over use that is really necessarily well over a plan to use a parliamentary maneuver to allow the House to pass the Senate healthcare. Wait a minute, healthcare, but that's a lie. That's a lie. You cannot do that. You pass the Senate bill because Dennis Kucinich wants to do it. Dennis Kucinich just wants to do it, and here's a do it. He wants to sign a bill says yes. Is he? Dennis, are you out of your darn mind? You can't. You. I understand you. I, it begins and ends with this one. It's a procedure that has drawn the fierce protests from Republicans. Say the Democrats are trying to avoid accountability. But the president said, oh Lord, will be no doubt about where lawmakers stand on healthcare reform. Oh, well, you couldn't stand, huh? Well, you said you don't spend a lot of time worrying about the procedure rules are in the Senate. Senate. Ugh. Well, you know what, Obama? It it seems to me that your Democratic leaders, are considering this instead of this you know who exceeding rule. The House could simply approve the Senate bill while voting on a package of changes. Here we go. Hope and change. Hope and change. Hope and change. Hope and change. Uh, why did you listen to a fairy tale story? Why do you always listen to this stupid fairy tale story? If I were you, but quote this. That's why. So that's why you said the Washington gets very concerned with these procedures in Congress and whether Republicans are in charge or Democrats are in charge. Well, guess what? The Republicans are in charge. You and your Democrats are not in charge. Well, but there's more. The House makers would be going on a record healthcare reform, but they wouldn't be casting a vote for the Senate bill alone. Oh man. So here we go with this with 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 this voting on a package of changes. It would deem the Senate bill to be passed without compelling members to vote it directly. Democratic leaders are considering the option because many House Democrats don't want to cast a vote in in the favor of an an altered Senate bill, which they opposed. The numerous reasons, but the House must pass the Senate bill in order to move on this package of changes. Changes. And what about the tactics? Well, the tactics would allow members to temporarily accept the Senate version while keeping it at arm's length. And okay, now you brush it off. Considered about the special deals that helped get the Senate bill passed. And you said by the time the vote taking place, not only I will, you will know, and why? Because it's going to be posted. No, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. It's so evil. You try to be a you so try to good about the Messiah coming down on top of a president of life in this shining down in the whole this world. Oh no! But ask the response in your email a question to bribe the Congress to pass it. You no, no. The email's gonna get you, Obama. And if I, if you might think that you're gonna pass the Senate health care bill and you're not worried about that, let me tell you something. Worry. Let me tell you something. If you worried and I was worried, and the health, and you know what? It's gonna die. It's gonna die. America need to wake up and smell the coffee. And please, we are the conservative people. We are the conservative people, just like all of us. And as for you Democratic people, as for you Obama, let me tell you something. I Obama, and the reason is the quoting into this. My final thought is this. And you said, yes, I have said this is an ugly process. You think you've been ugly. You might think you're so ugly. Ugly. Just like the ugly duckling on this fairy tale story. And you're trying to blame it on the Republicans are getting so ugly. Well, no. The Republicans are not ugly. You, 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 Obama, are worried about this one, and you might think the Democrats are ugly. Well, guess what? The Democrats are ugly. We're in charge. If that's the reason that you cannot cover to going to pass this because it's the right thing to, but it's the wrong thing to do. It's the wrong thing to do. You cannot pass the Senate healthcare bill. Bill, don't you understand? You cannot pass the Senate bill because you know why? Because it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who we are, and that is why. Time flies, and this is gonna be obvious. So my and the moral story is Obama, stop worrying about it. Get a program. Don't maybe say this. If you know why, it's good. It's good for you. It is good for them. And I'll tell you what thing is. And this is gonna be worse. I guarantee you that. Anyways, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Don't forget to Facebook me and follow me on my Facebook and Twitter web pages at facebook.com/LHMusic Time. And so is you know who. That's right. You know what that means. Twitter.com/LHMusic Time. See you on Monday. Because we want the key to find the answers. Get the picture!